Like I think there was like a long like point in my life where I was just like during my channel I was just
Oh
playing
shit.
games and I always had like a Diet Coke next to me like at all
That's
times.
literally what I've got next to me. Poured a nice
That's
Diet Coke ready. Question, and this may cause a bit of controversy. What do you prefer,
okay.
Coca-Cola or Diet Coke?
I actually prefer Diet Coke
I'm
now.
the same. I generally find it more refreshing. Like, I don't know if you agree with me, or you just prefer Diet Coke, just prefer it. Because some people prefer it because it tastes better, simple as. I think it tastes better, but when I drink Coca-Cola, I just feel like I'm more thirsty than before I drank it. Because it's got that sort of taste where you drink it and it stays in your throat and it actually makes you, it stays in your mouth, it makes you a bit more dehydrated, I swear, than you were before you drank it. That's what
See,
I find.
I just don't like. Okay, a big part of this might be the fact that my parents just they have Diet Coke around the house, and I've just gotten used to it. It might be that, but also I just don't like the flavor
Oop.
of cola anymore. I just don't.
Also, this is where Tumblr got their inspiration from, because this guy's name is Tumblr.
Ah, of course.
Joking. Also, all the characters in this game are really stupid. It's like, oh, so you have to do this to get your prize. Spell your name. Oh shit, that's an A.
Right.
Where's the N? There it is. But it's like, spell, say, yeah, you have to do this to get a prize. Spell your name. It's like,
Yeah.
fucking hell. Like, what are you taking us for? It doesn't matter how stupid Banjo is, you can spell his name.
Yeah. These games are very. These types of games are very unapologetic with just how dumb the things you need to do is. It's like, hey, you gotta play a mini game to get this thing. Why? Because we told you so. Shut the fuck up and do it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Yeah, really. Like it's like, okay, hang on. How did I get dropped into this maze? Why do I need to stealthily avoid all these guys? Why is there a golden banana at the end here? Who put that there? What is like logically? What is any of this?
Oh man. That's the thing, you spend your time questioning everything. You end up just going, well, whatever.
Basically, it's what you have to do.
So, yeah, I've done that. I'm going to go over here and do this. Being deliberately cryptic.
I assume there are 10 jiggies in each level.
Yerp. Yerples, purples. You can't touch this, can you? There's stuff on the floor, so... Because, I mean, I don't even know what the fuck it's meant to be, but it definitely doesn't look like something that you could
Yeah,
actively dip your toe in.
that's N64 graphics. What am I looking at? I'm not quite sure, but it's probably something bad.
Oh dear. Oh god. Yeah. I'm not going in that well thing though yet. I'm going to go in that later. Right. So I think at this point I can go to Mumbo Jumbo. Oh, hang on. I think there's a Mumbo
Okay.
token there. Oh, it's another Ida Uda.
Ida Uda.
I don't know if you watched the part yet, but like I was saying like in one of the parts, I used to, as a kid I used to go, it's an Ida Uda, when like he says Ikum Bokum, but like I was like 5 or something, so you could probably let me off. I used to always call it an Ida Uda, which is fucking adorable and stupid at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have any stories like that I can recall at least.
I always used to play Yoshi's Island, and every time I got hit, I'd always go, apparently my mum said I'd always go, Baby Kai! Baby Kai! like that. When Baby Mario doesn't shut the fuck up!
Yeah.
Anyway, 20 tokens, and Mumbo turns me into a pumpkin. With a backpack. Ah, Mumbo proud of pumpkin spell. Make good soup. Alright, and with that I'm out of here.
Yeah.
That's reassuring.
That's not something I
Kiss.
want to hear. That's not something I want to hear since I just got turned into a pumpkin.
It's like I might be going on a limb here, but actually that doesn't sound good, so... Right, let me see. I need to find a little gap. There it is. So you take this little gap here, and there's this ramp, which... Hang on a second, let me just check for shit. Which allows you to gain... Which... There's a ramp which allows you to gain access to the roof when you don't fall off of it. I might double check this maze one more time to see I've got all the notes, because I don't know if I have. Well, we'll see by the end. If I've got 100 by the end of everything. If not, I think I might have missed a couple. But up here, I can now actually...
Yeah, I feel like if you go and check, you're gonna fall in.
Yeah. But there's things to access. Right, I'm gonna come in here last, because I do need to go down that toilet. Yep, you heard me right. I need to go down that toilet.
Yeah. Strangely, not the first game I've seen where you have to do that.
Nope, and it's not the first Rare game.
I guess technically it is, because this game came long before 1000 Year Door did.
And also, of course, Conker's Bad Fur Day has a whole world dedicated to shit. So...
Well, you don't go down a toilet, though. You kill him with the toilets.
No, exactly. I mean... There are toilets involved. I mean, no toilets were harmed in the making of these games, but... Bucks, that's what you sit on the toilet with. Anyway, shut up. Fucking diarrhea. Right, happy landings, little one. I love that. Happy landings. Essentially just land in big piles of shite. Also, how has that thing got down there? And who digested the tentacle? Right, by the way, I believe...
You're asking the wrong questions.
I'm asking the right ones. These things need answering. Okay, there is no Mumbo token here, but I believe it's really odd. I'm going to put an annotation because I forgot which one it is. But there is a Mumbo token here. Assume you don't collect another Mumbo token in this level, because I think they actually programmed... I want to say 16. I think there might be 15 Mumbo tokens in this level. I think they programmed 16 in. So, also Gruntilda says, I can't believe you went in there. Blah blah blah. You're a disgusting bear. But like, yeah, it's really odd. They program 16, but there's either one in the toilet or one elsewhere. So if you don't click the one, if you click the one in the toilet, then there's one elsewhere that doesn't spawn. But I can't remember which one it was. Weird. But I will put an annotation in.
Yeah, that is really weird.
Also, yeah, so there's the 9th Jiggy. Oh, no, I've got 100 notes, I think, because I believe there's 7 in this area over here. I saved this till last, but I saved it till I mean, I could have done it earlier, because of course we had accessed this area. But, the thing is, once you go in here with a pumpkin, you don't take any damage. And also, you can actually access this as a pumpkin. And I just find it easier to, like, navigate around as a pumpkin, rather than as a Banjo, swimming through all this. Just because you can go across the floor and you don't have to swim. Because again, as we've discussed, my swimming sucks in this game.
Oh, I got all 100 notes right there. Nice.
Yep. But like, yeah, I'd rather do that with the... What was that?
Does it give you another Jiggy or just another... Oh, it does. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the bucket. Charlie, bucket.
But like, I was asking if the notes gave you another Jiggy.
Oh no, they don't. No, notes just give you an extra life, but they allow you to open up note doors through the lair, so you can progress through the lair and open up other levels.
Well, there's one difference between this and ukulele. The quills give you a pagey.
The pagey.
Differences between these two games. There's one.
Yay, we found one. But like.
Two, you play as an iguana and a bat instead of a bear and a bird. No.
A lizard and a bat. What's up with that? So you have to stay as... Oh, shit! Do you know what? I was talking about the in-betweeners earlier, and I just realised I'm going to waste 2 minutes of our lives. So I'm going to cut here, guys, and you'll see why. Yeah, so... We're talking about how Steve owes us 50 euros. So in the end, I ended up forgetting. I'm just hoping at one point he turns us back into a washing machine.
Is that some sort of like joke in the game? I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a little it happens randomly, but yeah, there's a thing in can I actually I actually can't even break that. Right. Okay, so I'm Banjo-Kazooie. So there's something I forgot, because I'm stupid, and it's because of Steve's €50 fine. I have to break this gate over here, but now I have to go back in and turn back into the pumpkin. Do you know what the funniest thing is? I totally forgot about that. But yeah, anyone who's played this game before will watch that, right? About a video, last video, or however long ago it would have been, and they'll be like, he's gonna have to come back to that.
Right, and they just sit here and they're sitting here waiting for you to get like, oh my god, he forgot.
Oh damn it!
Frustrated for 20 minutes, like why can I not clear this thing? And then in post, I'm
Ah!
just sitting here just like, oh my fucking, oh wow, there it is.
I literally just said, "Up, Mumba's loincloth all dirty. You wash." So, I guess I guess I'll be back live now.
Yeah, so well now you're gonna have to leave in that relevant bit also. We were talking about that.
But like, yeah, I know. I just find that really funny. So, yeah. Oh god, this game's brilliant.
I love those little things like that. Like I was just recently like rewatching some shit on Undertale, and I was just kind of shocked at how many little secrets there are and things like that. I just like when they do that in games.
So, here we are. I'm a defenseless little pumpkin. Don't hurt me. So you have to go down here to this little area with a door that's got a little hole in it, but you can't go through as Banjo, but you can as the pumpkin.
Oh, is that why you turn into the pumpkin?
Yep. I think there's a Mumba token behind here. Yep. And then you gotta turn back into Banjo to do something as the pumpkin. Well, actually, no, you don't. You turn into Banjo for something that helps with accessing the next level. Just fucking... There we go. So, that's a water level switch. So the water we were in earlier, in the Mad Monster Mansion... Well, when we were going to the Mad Monster Mansion puzzle, actually raises a level.
God, that would like infuriate me if I was ever playing a game where you need to leave a level and then come back. Because every game I've ever played is always just like, okay, you're in this level and you stay here until you get everything. Like I've never played a game that forces you to leave, do something else, and then come back. That's kind of dumb, actually. I would hate that. I would never guess that you need to do that.
You don't have to leave, but the thing is... Oh, well, you have to leave as a transformation, but actually you do that in all the other levels, except for 3CC Peak. But like in Mumbo's Mountain, you have to leave as your transformation to get the Jiggy on top of the mountain. Bubblegloop Swamp, you have to leave to get the Cheeto page. And in this game, you have to leave one to get through there to access through the lair. The only issue was the fact that you have to be Banjo, so you have to do something before the level. That's the only issue, and I just forgot. But also, I need to be the pumpkin to do this, because there is something to access over here as the pumpkin. Which again, this is where all the monkey ball practice comes into play. Although then again, I've never played on the fucking N64 joypad before. But I'm going to talk to Gruntilda quickly, see what she has to say. Revolting Gruntilda's bedroom has smelly socks hanging from the ceiling. As you do. She also has a loogie bush growing in a pot beside her bed. Filthy old bag. Don't mind me, I'm just growing some loogies. And you'd be sick if you saw her enormous, streaky brown undies. So she shits herself, basically.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's a poop joke.
Yeah. Basically, she has the chronic shits. Thank you, Gruntilda. So anyway, again, you need to be pumpkin to get through this little hole, and as is usual with the sort of little paths, we have Cheeto. Not the crisps. Cheeto, Bear found once more. Another spell they get. If one more page I see you turn grunty shall Cheeto burn. The code is red feathers. So again, we go back to Treasure Trove Cove and enter Red Feathers. And just like the Blue Eggs one, it gives you more red feathers. I'm not going to be so secretive about this one because it's essentially the same as the other code we just received. And besides, I'm sure you guys could have figured it out.
Yeah, I think most of the codes in this game pretty much do exactly what you expect them to
God
do.
damn it! And I'm trying to do this without the glare. There's a glare in the window, so I'm just going to try and there we go. I've repositioned myself so I could traverse that just fine. I also could have killed myself as well trying Gobi's Valley because I would have sped it up, but doesn't matter.
Mm.
Magic run out.
Oh, that's right. I forgot you can only use it for a limited time.
Well, it's depending on your
distance.
where you are. Yes, distance related. Because if you're you can't like take the pumpkin out everywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not that would be much of a benefit to it. 'Cause it can't swim.
Yeah. Really can't drown either, though.
All right.
Yeah,
Also, I
so
love
you
this
wouldn't
logic. How is no water going through the door? Anyway, that's funny because I literally just said like not too long ago. If we spend all the time questioning logic, then we'll go insane. Oh, it's a moment token now. I'm gonna get it.
How can Kazooie shit out 200 eggs? That's ridiculous.
When you've got the shits, you got the shits. There's no number to the amount of shits you can produce. So limit.
I think freaking even God. I guess my brain is really on 1,000 Year today because there's been a joke about that in the catalog. Who else like this is a Hammer Brother, attack events, blah 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 blah. Ah man, the book skips over all the important things. How do you carry unlimited hammers?
Hammer.
Hammer.
So anyway, this is another level. This is the next level in the game actually. We're in the hub world too. So we have to find a puzzle for it. And I'm going to do so by coming over here, pounding this lovely advertised rareware box to the second water level. And, and there's a transition in the camera to a possible entrance that you may be able to go to. I don't know, I'm just guessing.
I don't know. It's not like I've played this game several times.
44 to be exact. I don't know.
My apologies.
I must have played it more. I'd say more than. I'd say about 15 possibly. I don't know. Anyway, if you go through there. Oh, by the way, if you can't go through here, actually, it leads back to the room with the Mad Monster Mansion puzzle. But there's a gate on the end, so you can't get through to it. It's just if you attack the gate when you get to if you get from the other side. But that's like, it's really weird. I don't know why so there's basically two ways to get to this puzzle. You can go through all the way to the Mad Monster Mansion puzzle on the water level 1 and make your way up to the Rusty Bucket Bear puzzle, or you can just do what I did and go to the erase the wall level again. But that just means that you can't go back through to the puzzle area. Yeah,
can't make it easy for you now, can they?
Well, I give you two options. It just, I feel like, it's like, if you don't know that if you didn't know about the water level, then that option would make sense. But it's just, I find it much longer. Right, so there's one more thing I'm going to do before I, probably close off here now. I think I'll probably sign off after I do this. Before, for the video at least, before we enter Rusty Bucket Bear. I'm going to go back into this room now. And because of the raising of the water level, we can actually enter this platform up here. Gold feather, and then what's over here? Nothing. Let's go.
Yeah.
Big hole. It's a hole full of nothing. So there's a third water level up here, and if I ground pound it, oh jeez. Obviously it raises it to the highest point it physically goes, but we've got a time limit. That's because if you enter here, where Rusty Bucket Bear is, by the way, that does deplete as you go through the hole, so you've got to keep going. There is a little
Wow.
alcove up here. It's quite secret. It's hidden because of how high the water level is. And when you go up here, guess who we find again?
Cheeto?
Cheeto! Bear and
Yay,
Bird.
guess so.
Getting good at finding Cheetos. Another spell they shall have. That trader book is Push's luck, so in the burning fire I'll chuck. Find Cheeto you won't. So you enter gold feathers on the treasure trove cove sandcastle. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'm going to enter both red feathers and gold feathers. So I'll have a maximum amount of those, which is 100 red feathers and 20 golds. And by the time the next video starts, I'll have all that. I'll be kitted out, and then we'll be able to enter Rusty Bucket Bear, which is probably the hardest level in the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think I remember that, actually, yeah.
But
Like, I
that'll...
was going-
Yeah, sorry.
I was just saying, I think I was like watching like one of your old playthroughs like years ago, and I think I remember you saying that this one was harder.
Yeah, I think it's harder than the last level. The last level was very gimmicky and very fun, and challenging. But Rusty Bucket Bear's got enough of a challenge about it, I think. A bit more of a challenge. Anyway,
All the more reason to make sure you have more gold and red feathers.
all the more reason to tune in for the next video. As I was about to get attacked before I pause. I love his little face in the background, like, ah, I'm stuck here. Anyway.
Damn you, pausing your game like that.
Don't do that to me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. It's Dameister.
And Random Game Critic.
Yeppers. And next video, we'll have Rusty Bucket Bay. See you then.
Bye.